This is the fatherhood experience. Turn it up, cause tonight you'll learn how to leave behind the average dad life. This the fatherhood experience. It's time to lead my family and become the father figure I deserve to be. The fatherhood experience.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Fatherhood Experience, where we help dads leave the average dad life behind and become the ultimate role model through optimal health and elite confidence. We are your hosts, Jason Priest and Zach Smith. We have an action-packed episode for you today. It's going to be short and sweet, and it's literally going to change your life. Go over right now, before we even dive into thefatherhoodexperience.com/LP60. Doesn't matter if you put in the capital or lowercase. Again, thefatherhoodexperience.com/LP60, and get ready to change your life. Today, we are talking about our brand new free program that's going to change the game for dads and is going to really help a ton of guys become the man and fulfill their potential as a man that they can. So let's dive in, Zach. I'm excited for today. This is a program that you and I put a shit ton of work into, and there are already well over 100 guys who have taken on the LP60 challenge, and we are going to unpack every single bit of that today so that these guys know exactly what they're getting into, because I will tell you from my standpoint, you and I both have a mission of making the largest impact we possibly can in the male obesity epidemic, right? And you and I both know that it's not about fad diets. It's not about surface level bullshit. It's about winning the battle in your mind between your beast voice and your bitch voice. And this program is what's going to turn a lot of men into beasts and get rid of the soft bitches. So I'm excited for this.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And before we even dive into what the hell LP60 is, what it's about, what it's going to do for you, I'm going to read a little line here because I want you guys to know that we did put in a lot of work, and we made sure that things that we put in here were based on science, based on
it's all context too. There needs to be some context. Yeah. Which is why I started with just giving the fucking website right out of the gate, dude.
Absolutely.
If you don't want to listen to the episode, go get the damn program and do the shit. That's it.
See your damn self.
Thefatherhoodexperience.com/LP60. Go for it.
There we go. So there is a line here, and I just want you guys to know that before we even dive in here, man, the guide utilizes a combination of science, psychology, mental health strategies, and habit building techniques with over 2 decades of practical application. Guys, this is not something that we just pulled out of our ass. This has been cross-referenced with many different things, including our personal and professional experience, in order for us to put together the most sustainable way for you to not only become the best, fittest version of you, but also mentally strong, and also revolving your emphasis with quality family time. This is not just about, being better here, being better there. This is about being better everywhere, becoming a greater man as a whole. That's what this program is all about. Like Jason said, we've been trying to find a way to help and impact as many men as possible, be the absolute best they can be.
For free.
And this is your free ticket into that world. So let's talk about it, man. Well, LP60, Jason, what the hell is it?
Well, I love it. And I'll just be honest with you guys, man. We went round and round on the name for this program because we wanted to be short, punchy, but we also wanted to be unique, because the reality is as we get more guys in this, we are probably going to add some layers, right? Like we've talked about an LP60 shirt. We've already started some hashtag LP60. And so the more guys that get involved in this, I really do believe that it has the potential to create a movement, an LP60 movement. And LP60 just stands for launch protocol. This is a bulletproof path to a better version of you, no matter how you chop it up. Like, are you going to lose 100 pounds in 60 days? And are you going to get your mind out of the total shitter in 60 days? For some guys, no, but you know what? It will be a massive improvement over what you're experiencing right now. Some of our guys who are already deep in it, some of them have been in a couple weeks now, have already started noticing massive changes, especially with their mind, right? We've got a guy that I think he's already down like 14 pounds, dude, in 2 weeks just doing this. But the reality is dude, we laid it all out there. I know that, my magic sauce is the modified intermittent fasting, which I've talked about this on the podcast before. Dude, it's all there. Like, literally, we gave away the game that Zach and I have been teaching at a very high level for a long time. And so we want you guys to know that from our standpoint, we poured it all into this. Like, if you literally just go and put in your email. Yeah, we're going to email you, dude. We're giving we say free. Okay. Give us your email and go get the damn guy. And that's all it
we
comes
gotta we gotta send it somehow.
You gotta send it somehow.
We gotta send it somehow, right? It's not we're not airdropping it.
My guarantee to you is this. All right. If you literally take action on this and you actually complete the program, because there are some rules, and we'll go through those rules here in a couple minutes. But if you complete this program, our guarantee to you is that you will come out on the other side in 60 days as a new man. You might not be perfect, and we don't expect you to be perfect, but we're always growing. And for those of you who have tuned into this show for a while, know that Zach and I have a constant hunger for growth in all areas of our life. And that's just the fact of the matter, right? And so we know that if you put these practices into place for 60 straight days, you will not look back. You will finally have a way of living that is not only sustainable, but is going to turn you into a weapon against adversity. And I don't use that term lightly. We obviously have a lot of challenging things going on in this country. We probably have what it looks like more adversity on the horizon. And there has never been a more important time than now to get in the best shape of your life, to build your mental toughness and your mental fortitude, so that when adversity comes, you're not just a provider for your family, you're a fucking protector as well. And so we want to help you turn your mind and body into a weapon against adversity. And LP60 is your bulletproof path to do that. So let's break it down, dude. Like, I guess for a little bit more context, we talked about the experience, right? We talked about there's over 20 years of experience in this, right? But it's not just the health and fitness component of this that makes it so, we'll call it juicy, right? So powerful. It's the mindset stuff. And I believe that you and I thrive most on the mindset stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, the nutrition is important. The fitness is important. The technique is important. Sleep is important. Stress management's important. All the shit that we pound the table for. But that's a lot of moving parts, right? Most dads, especially busy fathers, right? Most guys aren't unbusy, if that's a fucking word. But most guys are busy. Most guys have a lot on their plate. They're providing for their family. They're trying to protect their family. But a lot of guys end up soft, out of shape, lack confidence, and they don't know where to turn. And so I want to talk about why this is the answer, and why you truly believe that it's going to help a lot of guys. Because look, this is not some like strict, rigid thing where you're working out 3 hours a day and you can never have a piece of pizza through the full 60 days. It's not like that at all. It's just giving you a structured way of living that is going to introduce some things, some strategies and techniques into your life that are going to help change your mindset in a manner that's going to give you a sustainable way of living, but allow you to achieve optimal health and elite level confidence if you put in the work.
Yeah. So before we even dive in, so I got an idea. I got a good idea, man. What we're going to do here, let me talk to you exactly about how this is going to change your life. And then let's go over the rules and why we put them there, because that's going to really just, solidify why the heck it's there. Because like I said, there's a reason for everything in this program. Is to help you be the best. So guys, you are going to optimize your health, and you guys are going to build elite confidence through your fitness, through your nutrition, your stress management strategies, your sleep optimization. You're going to build elite confidence through your discipline, your intention, your integrity, and just mental fortitude, period. And the way you're going to be doing that, as they're just going to be all byproducts of the rules that you're going to be following when it comes to this program. And if you go on the website, you're going to be able to see this. You're going to get the PDF. Once you give us your email, you're going to be able to get a printable check off checklist, whatever checklist. So look, man, it's actually fairly simple. Like Jason said, most guys, they just kind of lack a framework. They lack an agenda. They lack guidance. They lack a path, right? They know that they're point A. They know they want to get a point B, but that's like giving them a map without giving them the directions, right? How the hell do I get there? This is it. This is absolutely it, man. So let's cover it, man, because we do have 5 critical rules that you're going to be implementing every single day in order to get you consistently on the right path to becoming the ultimate you. So let's hop into number 1, Jason. Let's talk about why the hell we made this number 1 and why the hell it's even here. Number 1 is what you guys need to do is complete at least 4 resistant training workouts per week. Each one must be a minimum of 20 minutes. And that's the reason being is because 4 times 20 plus the outdoor walks you're going to be doing is what the American Heart Association has actually American Heart Association has actually suggested that we do in terms of physical activity a week, which is about 150 minutes minimum per week. So that's right there. It could be performed at home, outdoors, or at a gym, as long as weights are being utilized. Reason we say weights are being utilized is because we are not focusing on cardiovascular exercise. We are focusing on resistance training and building muscles. Now, you are only allowed to miss one resistance training workout session per month. Okay, so you have to do, if there's 4 weeks in a month,
there's 32 total opportunities for workouts, and you have to get in 30. Is really what it comes down to.
Correct. Over the next 60 days. So in a 1 week, if you're doing four exercises workout days per week times 4 weeks, that's 16. You have to do 15 of the 16, right? We give a little bit of leeway because guess what? Life happens. We're not here to say you have to be perfect. If you're not perfect, you fail. That is ridiculous. But what we do need is maximum adherence in order for us to actually get the momentum we need to make it become a solidified behavior, a solidified habit. But we do allow you to have that little bit of leeway because life
happens, dude. You might get sick, right? You might have, a kid that's sick and makes you not be able
exactly.
to get
my nanny came in sick today. I mean, Jason, you know this. We were supposed to get on this and record this podcast episode. What did I say? I need 5 minutes. Why? Because our nanny's boyfriend had to get admitted to the hospital this morning. Dude, life happens. So the reason why, and I guess I just covered it myself, so we don't even need to cover number one, but
well, let me get an exercise. Let me throw this out there about the resistance training. Okay, we are trying to help you turn your body and mind into a weapon against adversity. If you are soft, you are weak, you don't have the confidence that you need right now in life, and you are putting yourself at risk for injury anytime something challenging comes your way, dude. If you're out of shape, you're overweight, and you're not where you want to be, or if you're not overweight but you're not strong and you could add some strength to your frame, this is the ticket. There are so many benefits to resistance training, and not only that, they not only sharpen they don't only build lean muscle, but they sharpen the tool in your mind. Right? You're going in there and facing a challenge. It's not like going on a 30-minute jog, which we are not including in this program at all. Like Zach said, we are telling you to go get stronger. You need to be strong for anything that comes your way. This is not just about you. This is not about you becoming a bodybuilder. This is about you gaining functional fitness in your life and getting stronger, right? And so we lay it out in a way when we say resistance training. This could be resistance bands. This could be dumbbells. This can be machines at the gym. Hell, if you really want to, you could formulate a resistance training body weight exercise routine at home by doing, and I'll give you a couple examples here. You could do regular push-ups. You could do incline push-ups on a table. You could do decline push-ups on a table, right? A coffee table with your feet up.
Squats.
You could do squats. But if you're just trying to focus on chest, there's 3 chest exercises right there. If you need some tricep exercises, go get 2 paint cans and you can do tricep kickbacks. Like, there's a lot of ways to make this happen so that you're getting in the resistance training, because I don't want to hear the fucking excuses. Well, I don't have weights. I don't have resistance bands. Go order a set off Amazon right now for $15, dude. This is going to change your life, and you must adhere to the rule if you're going to complete LP60. Let's move on.
Yeah. And and just to add, resistance training just means that you're pushing weight against the force of gravity. So you really don't even need any equipment whatsoever, guys. There's really no excuse as to why you're unable to do this. So number 2, man, complete the GBR method. And GBR stands for gratitude, box breaths, and reading. Now, Jason, this is something that you came up with that I think is extremely important. And a lot of these guys have actually so far claimed that it's helped with their stress and anxiety drastically thus far, man. So this is something that needs to be completed at least 6 days of each calendar week. You could break it down though, man. Why the GBR method? What is this going to do for these people, and why is it here?
Well, I can tell you right now, man, this was really, I know you do some of this as well, but I literally tested. Dude, like, I think I did a post the other day, like 9 different morning routines, combos, right? With some meditation, some short meditation, some long meditation, some different types of breathing, gratitude journaling, reading, all of these things. And what I settled on was I needed something in my life that was going to be short, sweet and to the point, but that was also powerful for me to start my day. Okay. And what I came up with, and like, there's no secret that practicing gratitude daily is extremely powerful for us, right? I've been doing that for several years now, and it has helped me tremendously. Just that one practice, writing down 5 things that I'm grateful for to start my day every day. But the GBR method is, as soon as you wake up, right? As soon as you wake up, you don't touch a cell phone. You don't look at your fucking email, text, any of that shit. You're not logging on to social media. You're immediately initiating GBR, which is gratitude, right? 5 things down that you're grateful for. It's breathing. B stands for breathing, and R stands for reading. And I'll walk you through the whole process here. But what I want you guys to know is that I know that for busy fathers, for guys that have a lot on their plate, that are trying to be providers, protectors, and everything that and fulfill their role as a father, it is nearly impossible to carve out an hour in the morning to do some kind of drawn out self-care morning routine. It's not necessary. You also don't need to work out in the morning unless that's your jam, right? I'm not a morning workout guy. And so I know a lot of the morning routine gurus out there will say some exercise, right, to start the day, some sunlight and all that.
Before the sun comes up.
Right. I'm all about the sunlight. And I do think there's a lot of validity of getting some sun in your eyes first thing in the morning.
We'll get there.
It helps set your circadian rhythm. It's the same thing as eliminating blue light 30 minutes before your bed. You gotta keep the sleep as dialed in as possible. But the way that I formulated was I know that I need the gratitude. It was a non-negotiable, and it takes literally a minute and a half to do that. Okay. I also knew that I needed some type of breathing exercise that would decrease my cortisol levels and also improve my focus to start the day. I know that mindfulness is huge, and not scrolling my fucking cell phone and looking at all this nonsense, negative clickbait shit that I could potentially see. I knew I needed to eliminate that. Right. And so the reading, it must be personal development or leadership reading. I knew I needed some positivity in my mind to start the day. And I also know that when you wake up in the morning, that's a prime opportunity for you to learn, right out of the gate. No scrolling, no emails, no distractions. So it's this. As soon as you wake up, don't touch your fucking cell phone. Go write down 5 things that you are grateful for. Do 10 box breaths, which is a practice done by Navy SEALs, right? Box breathing, very, very effective. And then immediately after that, you're going to read 10 pages of personal development reading. We give you recommendations in the LP60 guide. Again, thefatherhoodexperience.com/LP60. Go get your free guide now. But with that being said, that whole routine will take you 15 minutes, not 30, 40, or 60 minutes to put a wrench in the beginning of your day. This is a seamless way for you to block out 15 minutes. It also forces you to be disciplined about getting up on time, getting to bed on time. There's a lot of methodology behind it, because you got to get to bed on time if you're going to get your reading in. You can't hit snooze 4 times if you're going to get your reading in. GBR is built around a busy father's lifestyle. Let's move on.
Yep. And just so you know, guys, we do have a little breakdown inside it. When you do download this guide, man, it does talk about how 30 minutes of personal development every day is literally 2% of your entire day. No reason this cannot be attained. All right, moving on to the next one. Rule number 3 is, speaking of sunlight, right? You need to take a brisk daily walk outdoors for a minimum of 10 minutes. And just like resistance training and just like the GBR method, you're only allowed to miss 1 day per week, per calendar week, of course. So Jason, why the hell do we have these guys walking outside for just 10 brisk minutes, man?
Yeah. So we didn't want to cut out all cardio, but we also wanted to build in some nature, some outdoor time, and some time away from a cell phone. This is you getting out, spending time in nature, getting some natural sunlight, getting some vitamin D into your life. There are so many positive benefits behind getting natural sunlight on a daily basis. Number one is your mood, right? It is a massive mood booster, but there are so many physiological processes that are impacted by natural sunlight. And so we wanted to give you a way to get in a little bit of cardio, right? Heart health is important. Blood pressure is important. Getting 10 minutes of a brisk walk every day is extremely important for you, okay? The majority of my cardio these days comes through walking. There is zero reason why you can't get away from your desk or get away from your home office or get the hell out of whatever building you're in for 10 minutes a day and go do something that's going to serve you at a high level. 10 minutes is nothing in the grand scheme of things, It is literally the most minimal commitment you could possibly make to physical exercise, and it's just a walk. Walking is one of the best forms of exercise known to man. So we built it into the program so that, again, it's instilling a little bit more discipline. It's not a huge commitment, but it has to be scheduled in. It's you living off of a schedule and actually making the time for these things that are going to serve you at a high level. And so that's the premise behind the 10-minute walk. We could go much deeper behind all the benefits.
No.
Let's move on.
Yeah, no, I'll just go. So this goes hand in hand with the GBR method, right? This is just helps improve. I mean, first you're starting with the mindset, right? Now let's talk about the physiological stuff. So the reason why we're walking out at doors for 10 minutes is because it helps you feel better. It's a mood booster. Most people are actually deficient in vitamin D, or I shouldn't say deficient, but at least half of tons of people in America are at least insufficient, meaning they don't have optimal amounts or enough. I think the actual number, I was looking it up briefly, and it says approximately 35% of adults are actually straight up deficient. So get outside. It's going to make you feel better. Get some of that vitamin D going on. Number 4, you can have only one cheat meal per week. And here's the thing too, guys. I've seen many programs in the past where they had to ask other people, is this a cheat meal? Is this a cheat meal? Is this a cheat meal? Look, if you have to ask if it's a cheat meal, guess what? It is. Err on the side of caution. Don't have it. If you're not sure if it's a cheat meal, just don't have it. It's literally as simple as that. The reason why we allow you to have one cheat meal, we actually say it's almost like prescribed, is because we want this to be a sustainable approach. Like we talked about, we are leaving a little bit of leeway here because we don't require that you have 100% adherence. Perfection is just not attainable. We need to be striving for perfection, but understanding that it is something that is impossible. What we're more focusing on is progress. So the reason why we say that you can have one cheat meal per week is because, look, there's going to be a special occasion. There are going to be holidays. You are going to have celebrations and whatever the hell it is. This is
plan for it.
And this is part of a sustainability. This allows you the opportunity, like Jason just said, to plan for it. Extremely important. We don't even need to cover this anymore. That's something that we've implemented because we want this to be something you can follow literally for 60 days or 60 years.
Specifically meant for fathers,
or
dude.
60 years.
We get it. You have kids, you have birthday parties, you got shit that's going on all the time.
100%.
We're giving you a cheat meal a week. Enjoy the fuck out of it. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to do shit. If you want to go eat a large pizza and that's your cheat meal for the week and you want ice cream after it, go for it. But you get one. There's no excuses. Like Zach said, if you're questioning whether it's a cheat meal or not, have something healthier. Get something that you know in your mind is actually going to serve you. This is about serving you, and this is about instilling built-in forced discipline. This is you turning your body and mind into a weapon against adversity. There is no excuses here. Get the shit done. Move on.
Correct. Number 5, you can only consume alcohol 1 day per week. And on top of that, you can only have 5 drinks max on any given day, whatever day that you choose. I don't care if it's Sunday, Thursday, Tuesday. I don't care. The reason being is because once, as a man at least, once you've had more than 5 drinks, that's considered binge drinking. So we're not saying that you can't have it, because remember, this is about sustainability. But what we're saying is if we want to at least cover the fitness side of things, guess what you can't do? Drink a whole damn bottle in a day. 5 drinks is going to be plenty for you to get at least a little buzz and enjoy that drinking with whoever the hell it may be. Guess what? You can even double this up on as your cheat meal, your untracked meal, whatever the hell you want to call it. It doesn't matter. We've built in so much sustainability. There is flexibility in this program. Like I said, 60 days or 60 years, you can do this nonstop. Because
you want to get better, guys. Here's your path. That's it. Like literally just laid out the game for you. If you follow these things. This is not some fancy celebrity workout. This is not some crazy fad diet. Go grab the fucking guide, dude, and see for yourself. It's free. That's it. Zach and I poured everything that we have into this because we want to make sure that we're making an impact at every possible level. Obviously, in the fatherhood, we know we're making an impact because our guys are crushing. But they also invest their hard-earned cash to work with us at a high level so that we can help them in a private setting. This is the game, guys. We are not asking for anything other than an email so that you can go get better. So you
can change your life.
You will literally change your life.
Let me add this too real fast, Jason. This is not just something that you're going to do just for fun. You got to do this for 60 days straight. If you fail to perform any one of these 5 critical rules, you must start over at day 1.
And start over. You're only cheating yourself if you don't start over. That's the bottom line, guys.
Yes.
Don't start. And there's no shame in starting over. It's 60 days. It's okay if you fuck up. But dude, get this shit done, man. Like we would love to hear your feedback on this in a couple of months after you guys have gone and done the LP60 challenge. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this program is going to change a lot of lives, and we hope that you are one of them. So again, to wrap up, we're closing shop today. It's short, sweet, because we want you to go take action on this. Go over to the fatherhoodexperience.com/LP60 and go change your life and report back. We'd love to hear the reviews. We'd love share the show. Share it with a guy who you know would love to get involved in a free program like this, and you guys fucking do it together. We need fathers at every level to rally behind us so that we can help make an impact on future generations. And that starts with you leading by example and showing your kids what it's like to turn your body into a weapon against adversity, because you would want them to do the same. You don't want fat, soft kids. You want them to be strong, independent, and have elite level confidence. Here's your path. Go take the challenge. Lead by example. We'll see you next week. Go crush it this week.